Chapter 1 of Colonel Thorndyke's Secret. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Lynne Thompson. Colonel Thorndyke's Secret by George Alfred Henty. Chapter 1. Squire Thorndyke, of the Manor House of Crawley, was, on the 1st of September, 1782, walking up and down the little terrace in front of the quaint old house, in an unusually disturbed mood. He was a man of 43 or 4, stoutly and strongly built, and inclined to be portly. Save the loss of his wife 4 years before, there had been but little to ruffle the easy tenor of his life. A younger son, he had, at his mother's death when he was 23, come in for the small estate at Crawley which had been her jointure. For 10 years he had led a life resembling that of most of his neighbours. He had hunted and shot, been a regular attendant at any main of cocks that was fought within 15 miles of Crawley, had occasionally been up to London for a week or two to see the gay doings there. Of an evening he had generally gone down to the inn, where he talked over, with 2 or 3 of his own condition and a few of the better class of farmers, the news of the day: the war with the French, the troubles in Scotland, the alarming march of the Young Pretender, and his defeat at Culloden, with no very keen interest in the result, for the southern gentry and yeomen, unlike those in the north, had no strong leanings either way. They had a dull dislike for Hanoverian George, but no great love for the exiled Stuarts, whose patron, the King of France, was an enemy of England. More often, however, their thoughts turned upon local topics: the holding up of the coach of Sir James Harris or Squire Hamilton by highwaymen, the affray between the French smugglers and the revenue men near Selsey Bill or Shoreham, the delinquency of the poaching gangs, the heaviness of the taxes, and the price of corn. At the age of 33, Squire Thorndyke married the daughter of a neighbouring landowner. A son was born, and 3 years later Mrs. Thorndyke died. Since then the Squire had led a more retired life. He still went down to smoke his pipe at the inn parlour, but he gave up his visits to town, and cock-fights and even bull-baiting were no longer attractions to him. He was known as a good landlord to 3 or 4 farmers who held land under him. He was respected and liked in the village, where he was always ready to assist in cases of real distress, was of an easy-going disposition, and on good terms with all his neighbours. But to-day he was unusually disturbed in his mind.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?